يوم خلقت الدنيا إلى يوم القيامة اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد.
Sair Enbiya İzlem ve Resulü Fihan Haziratın Erva Şeriflerine birimiz Bilal Habeşi radıyallahu anh Efendimizin ve alel husus bu caminin banisi ve bugüne kadar içerisinden gelmiş geçmiş imam mezzin kayyumlarının ve kahve ehli imanın ervahı sahibi Seyf Şah Abdülkerim el-Kıbrıs Rabbani Hazretleri için Allah rızası için El Fatiha. Euzu billahi mineşşeytanirracim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. İnnallâhe ve melâiketehu yusallûne alen-nebî. Ya eyyühellezîne âmenû sallû aleyhi ve sellimû teslîmâ. Allahümme salli ala seyyidina Muhammedin ve ala seyyidina Muhammed. Allahu Ekber, Allahu Ekber. Allahu Ekber, Allahu Ekber. Eşhedü en la ilahe illallah. Eşhedü en la ilahe illallah. Eşhedü enne Muhammeden Resulullah. Eşhedü enne Muhammeden Resulullah. Hayya ale's-salâh. Hayya ale's-salâh. Hayya alel-felâh. Hayya alel-felâh. Allahu Ekber, Allahu Ekber. La ilahe illallah.
La ilahe illallah. Seyyidina Mevlana Muhammed Resulullah sallallahu aleyhi ve sellem. Elhamdülillah. Elhamdülillah. Elhamdülillahi Rabbil alemin. Ve salatu ve selamu ala Resulina Muhammedin ve ala alihi ve sahbihi ecmain. Nahmadullah Teala ve nestağfir ve eşhedü en la ilahe illallah vahdehu la şerike leh. Neşhedü enne seyyidina Muhammeden abduhu ve habibuhu ve resuluhu. Sallallahu aleyhi ve ala alihi ve ezvacihi ve sahabi tabi hulefai raşidin mahdin min ba'di. Ve zulmeti ala tahkik hususen min alameti hulefai rasul ala tahkik umaral mu'minin. Hazreti Ebu Bekir, Umar, Osman ve Ali ve ala bakti sahabe tabin ridvanullah Teala aleyhim ecmain. Ya eyyuhel mu'minul hazirun. İttakullah Teala ve etinullaha mellezine tevkellezine hum muhsinun. Elhamdülillahi Rabbil alemin. Ve salatu ve selamu ala eşrafil enbiya'i ve mursalin. Seyyidina Mevlana Muhammedin ve ala alihi ve sahbihi ecmain. All praises are due to Allah, Lord of the universes. All praises are due to Allah, who created the heavens and the earth and all that is between them. All praises are due to Allah, who created the sun, the moon and the stars and set them in their orbits. All praises are due to Allah, who sent His beloved Sayyidina Muhammad ﷺ as a giver of glad tidings and as a warner. And may all peace and blessings be upon the most noble of creation, the master of the children of Adam, the leader of the saints, the chosen one, Sayyidina Muhammad ﷺ, the father of Qasim, the son of Abdullah, the son of Abdul Muttalib, the son of Hashim. And may all peace and blessings be upon his noble family and blessed companions. The Holy Prophet ﷺ is saying, the most merciful from my ummah to my ummah is Abu Bakr, and the most severe of them concerning the commands of Allah is Umar, and the truest in modesty amongst them is Osman, and the best in judging is Ali. The masters of the youth of paradise are Hassan and Hussein, and the master of the women of paradise is Fatima. The master of the martyrs is Hamza. Ya Allah, grant your forgiveness to Abbas and his children, and outward and inward forgiveness, and leave no mistake unforgiven. Allah, Allah, fear Him regarding my Sahabis. fear Allah regarding my Sahabis. Do not make them targets after me. Whoever loves them, he loves them through his love for me. And whoever hates them through hatred towards me. And the best of my nation is my generation, then those who follow after me and those who follow them. The Sultan is a shadow of Allah on earth. Whoever honors the Sultan, Allah will honor him. And whoever hates the Sultan, Allah will hate him. Ya ayyuhal mu'minun, O believers, welcome to you in this holy day of Jummah. Welcome to you in the last Jummah of the month of Rabiul Awwal. We are asking our Lord Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to accept our honoring of the birthday of the Holy Prophet ﷺ, and asking that if it is good for us to reach to the next Mawlid, inshallah. Amin. O believers, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying in Surah Al-Shura, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, the blame is only against the ones who wrong the people and tyrannize upon the earth without right. Those will have a painful punishment. Sadaqallahu al-Azim. And Surah Al-Ibrahim, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, and never think that Allah is unaware of what the wrongdoers do. He only delays them for a day when eyes will stare in horror, racing ahead, their heads raised up, their glance does not come back to them, and their hearts are void. Sadaqallahu al-Azim. And Rasulullah ﷺ is saying in his Hadith Sharif, tyranny will be darkness on the day of judgment. And he ﷺ is also saying, there will come corrupt, tyrannical rulers. Whoever confirms their lies and assists them in their oppression is not of me, nor I of them, and shall not meet me at my pond in paradise. We are living in this time of zulm, in this time of tyranny. We are living in the age of tyrants that the Holy Prophet ﷺ had warned us about 1400 years ago, when he said, after the time of the sultans, the age of the tyrants will come. The time of the Ottoman sultans ended in 1923 when the Sultanate was veiled from the world. And since that time, the world has been sinking deeper and deeper into tyranny. We know that tyranny, it is an evil. Zulm is an evil. And our duty as believers is to stand up to evil. So the question that we have to ask ourselves is, how do we resist the tyranny? To answer that question, a person must first know what tyranny is and who a tyrant is. Tyrants are not just those who are in power. Definitely the person who has power in his hands and is abusing that power to hurt others and take their rights, he is a tyrant. Definitely those who are building bombs and chemicals and nuclear weapons and dropping those on the heads of innocent children are tyrants. Definitely those who take wealth and hoard them and make the rest of the world to become beggars, to starve them to death, they are tyrants. But tyranny, it doesn't end with them. Anyone who helps them is also a tyrant. Anyone who has a share in his evil actions is also a tyrant. The Holy Prophet ﷺ is saying in the hadith that we mentioned that whoever confirms the lies of the tyrants and assists them is also a tyrant. When one of the four mazhab imams, Imam Ahmad ibn Hanbal radiallahu an, was imprisoned, one of the prison guards came to him and asked, the hadith that is narrated regarding the oppressors and those that aid them, is it authentic? The prison guard was asking Imam Ahmad. Imam Ahmad said, yes, it is authentic. The prison guard then said, so I am considered to be a helper of the oppressors? Imam Ahmad replied, no. The helpers of the oppressors are those that comb your hair, wash your clothes, and prepare your meals, and buy and sell from you. They are the helpers of the oppressors. As for you, you are definitely one of the oppressors. So for us to understand oppression and tyranny, we have to understand what the faces of tyranny are. How does tyranny show itself in this Akhir Zaman? And how are we taking a share in that tyranny? Yes, the rulers are tyrants. Their ministers and their governors, they are tyrants. And the ones that support them are tyrants. The religious scholars and the sheikhs who support them are tyrants. The ulama who sit with them and eat with them and legitimize them, they are tyrants. The scholars that the Holy Prophet ﷺ mentioned in his Hadith Sharif when he said, there is something I fear for my nation worse than the Dajjal. It is misguided and crooked scholars. The system that we're living in is a tyrannical system. Everything surrounding us contributes to the deadening of our hearts and the blinding of our spirits. What is the biggest phenomenon that has taken over the world in the last few years? Social media. They say that social media's purpose is to connect people all across the world. But in reality, what is social media doing? It is killing our spirits. First thing, social media, Facebook, YouTube, is there to put us into ghaflat. The most shared thing on these websites is comedy videos, besides other things that we cannot mention. What did Holy Prophet ﷺ say about laughing too much? You should laugh less. Verily, too much laughter will deaden the heart. And the great wali, Hazrat Sufyan al-Thawri, Qadasallahu sir, said, the time will come to people when their hearts are dead while only the bodies are living. We are in that time. Because what happens on social media? What happens in our Facebook? You scroll and you watch a mindless, stupid video about a cat or a dog that is meant to make you laugh. And then you scroll your mouse down and there is a video of what is happening, for example, in Aleppo, what is happening in Burma, everywhere in the world, showing you videos of little children dying and their mothers and fathers crying for them. Then you scroll down from that video and watch another comedy video, killing the hearts, making the hearts to become totally desensitized to what is happening. So you can see the suffering of your brothers and sisters in the world, and your heart is not even moved. You just keep scrolling. That is tyranny. And when we participate in that, when we share in that, we're becoming part of that tyranny. Sahib al-Saif, Sheikh Abdul Karim al-Kabrisi Rabbani Qadasallahu sir, he was a man who was free from that tyranny. And he was a man whose heart was alive. He was a man whose heart would feel the pain of every person in this world who was suffering from tyranny. And he told us the reality of what is happening in the world, talking about the children dying in the world. He said, they are looking with their eyes open. Their white eyes are open, looking to the world, speaking to you, saying, I am not dying, but you are the one who is dead. You are all living dead. Yes. You are coming to this country, to my country, sucking every richness, and you are not giving me my share to eat. You are dead. Oh capitalist ones, oh white men, oh Americans, oh Europeans, oh Middle Eastern ones, oh Russians, that's what they are looking and crying for you. You are dead. They are passing to a clean life. They are passing clean to a clean life, but we are dead because we have problems. because we have nothing else to think except our problems. Yes, you have problems day and night, making problems to your own selves, and even forget how to cry. You don't know how to cry. How are you going to understand? The television, media, everything speaks about them, but it's another usual thing in the life continuing, and people are looking and running, continuing being busy. Running to say how they are going to reach there, to suck more blood from there, to keep their luxury life going on. And this happens to Muslims today too. At least if you cannot do anything, cry. But no, you lost everything. Feelings are gone, dead, living dead. That's what those children, they are saying. Looking, their eyes are looking like that. Look, their eyes becoming more white. I'm looking and I'm seeing. Yes. And this is what they are saying to us. You are all dead. We are living. But you are all dead. That's because you are not feeling anything at all. You are not seeing anything anymore. You are not understanding anything anymore. Because you have died worrying for your selfish, egoistic lifestyle. Yes, that is what is happening. And that's what happened to us. And yes, we should move. Wake up, because Allah's revenge is coming. I don't know who is going to escape from that, but the revenge is coming. That is real. People don't like to hear these words because it makes them very uncomfortable. They say, brother, this is too hard on us. That feeling of discomfort that you get when you hear these words, that is the feeling of your heart waking up. Because the heart must be shocked to be woken up. Just like how they use that machine to shock the heart when it's physically dead, the awliya Allah shock the heart to make it wake up from its spiritual death. So if our heart has become dead from loving this dunya, then we have fallen into tyranny. So what can we do? We have to remove ourselves from the side of the tyrants and run to the side of the people of truth. The people of justice. Our Shaykh is teaching us the way, telling us to say, Oh Ya Rabbi, La ilaha illa anta subhanaka kuntum min az-zalimin. You are the Subhan Allah. Simple understanding. I have become from those who tyrannize themselves. Please forgive me. If you think that you are an obedient servant, then you must say this. You must continue. This is the wird that you must say every day, at least 100 times, because today, under the obedience, everyone is disobedient. If you keep these words, it will put safety to you. If not, the grave is waiting. Every single day we are getting closer. It doesn't matter who you are, it doesn't matter what you do. You may find yourself in the wrong side. Be in an awakening station. Understand what you are doing and why you are doing. Holy Prophet ﷺ is saying in Akhir Zaman, that's what's going to happen. People are not going to run after haqq, and they are not going to give obedience to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If you are living in that time, keep the haqq and be patient. Don't interfere, because you cannot change so many things. Try to change yourself. Be in an awakening station. Prepare yourself and wait for the Sahibul Zaman, Mahdi alayhi salam, to take the takbir. This is what we are trying to do. We are moving here to this mountainside to remove ourselves from the tyranny of the world. We are sitting and we are finding the tyranny within ourselves, and we are asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to help us to remove it. And we are praying and making intention to be from those who will be with the Sahibul Zaman. For the sake of the month of the Prophet ﷺ, we are asking our Lord to accept that intention. Amen. Astaghfirullah. Astaghfirullah. Astaghfirullah lazim lazim. La ilaha illa. لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له له الملك والحمد لله كل شيء قدير لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له له الملك والحمد لله كل شيء قدير لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له له الملك والحمد لله كل شيء قدير لا إله إلا أنت سبحانك كنت من الظالمين لا إله إلا أنت سبحانك كنت من الظالمين لا إله إلا أنت سبحانك سبح قدوس ربنا رب الملائكة والروح سبح قدوس ربنا رب الملائكة والروح سبح قدوس ربنا رب الملائكة والروح إن دين عند الله الإسلام قام الصلاة اللهم صل وسلم
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله
صلى
حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح قد قامت الصلاة قد قامت الصلاة الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله